Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me, Dorothy, on Through an Orthodox Christian Lens. This is my second segment for Sunday. I'm going to start by saying, all the evil that's going on in this world. You always wonder how any country that's doing such evil could still be existing. At least I feel like that. You think about all these horrible people with all the power that are doing horrific things. As you know, the Epstein ring, the Diddy ring, the global agenda of mass control and the dominance of everything having all the control. So, it's always the lust for power, it's greed, it's pride, it's arrogance, it's theft of other countries' resources, and no regard for human life. That's about it in a nutshell, right? And we always wonder, when is justice ever going to be served? I mean, everybody feels like that right now with the Epstein files. So you could see people are in an uproar over that, and it's like, nothing's going to happen. That this is everybody that has the power and the money doesn't get, they aren't held accountable for what they do. But as you know, Elder Joseph of WWIII, how many times have I shown you different parts of his prophecies? We have the 7 stages, just all the things that would happen, all the different conflicts that lead up to the biggest conflict, the Great War, of the World War III prophecies that I share with you off and on, that I compare to ongoing news stories that are happening now. There's that part of his. There was the other one I shared with you about his view and how Russia will destroy Europe and the Hebrews and all those that are doing things against Russia. He's spoken on that. So there's one little thing that he mentions that I showed you before, a more general prophecy when he was interviewed in 2001. I showed you that a few videos back, probably a week or so ago, and I found a more detailed information on the particular issue of what happens to those in power. And so I'm going to share that with you now. All the rest of the stuff is basically the same. I'm just wanting to show you this. I'll just give you the little intro and then that one paragraph to me that really stands out on this issue. The prophecies describe a third world war which will begin when Turkey invades Greece. Now he's saying it's starting when that happens. The most horrid war of all times, 18 nations battling out in Constantinople against the blonde nation, that's Russia. And it allies, that's 18 nations battling Russia. And then Russia and its allies that will have a consequence, the bloodiest war ever known to man, the number 700 million. Yes, I've told you there's some that say 200 million, some say 600 million. Elder Joseph has said 700 million. That's, you just can't even fathom that, Now this next paragraph is the most important, that has to do with this video topic. During this Third World War, those enslaving the world by diabolical means, who have collected the wealth of all the nations, are going to vanish during the war by the hands, it should be, of their own armies. I'll read that again. During this Third World War, those enslaving the world by diabolical means, who have collected the wealth of all the nations, are going to vanish during the war by the hands of their own armies. Yeah, which You think, well, justice may come before these people leave this earth and have to stand before Christ. The thing that came to my mind when it said that it'll be at the hands of their armies, let's not forget that elder that remains anonymous said that the military, this is in America, I don't know about the other countries, but in America, the military will be rounding up the government and Congress, which lines up with what Elder Joseph of WWIII says right there. So I thought that was pretty amazing. I wanted to share it with you on this Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. I hope that you all are having a great Sunday. And many blessings to you all. Thank you for following my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time.